11 years in a row.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Hi, Nate. How's we looking out there?
Hey, it looks pretty quiet out there right now. I want to show you some of the shots, though. Emily, this is up at Bear Lake. We had Scott Taylor out flying the drone again, showing us some of the smoke up at Bear Lake. You can also see, if you're familiar with the area, usually it's got a nice crisp blue color. You can see some of the sediment coming in from Mud Lake. If you see on the drone here, Bear Lake is filling up fast. In fact, it could be within a couple of feet of the full mark with all of the runoff that's moving in from Mud Lake throughout this runoff season. Of course, the smoke, talked about that. This is the air quality forecast for Sunday. So Utah County, along with Weber County, expected to slip into the orange or unhealthy for sensitive group category. Otherwise, other areas should remain in the moderate category for tomorrow. Boy, I showed you some of the images from Scott Taylor earlier. This is that stretch of Sardine Canyon, or US 89. Dry lake, typically right here on the left-hand side of the screen. Usually there's not much, if any, water in this area, but with all the runoff, we've got water on both sides of the roadway, and it looks phenomenal with how clear the water was. No wind in that area with how crisp those photos were. It's beautiful. Flood warnings, of course, with all the flooding that we have experienced, the water issues continue to remain over the Bear River. Flood warning there below Woodruff Narrows, Severe River near Hatch. Moderate flooding is expected to continue. Ogden River and minor flooding there along the South Fork near Huntsville. Flood watches continue for Little Bear River as well below Hiram Reservoir, and the Weber River near Plain City. Continue to see impacts there, and flood advisories for the Bear River near Corinne, Dolores and the Colorado Rivers near San Miguel River and Cisco, and Green River near Jensen. All those areas seeing some impacts from all of the fast melt of the record snowpack that we're seeing right now. Highs today, of course, no wonder we're seeing it melt off so quickly. Temperatures are more than 10 degrees above normal for Salt Lake. We're usually 74 this time of year. We hit 87. 80 in Vernal, Provo, Price 76. Moab was upper 60s. 88 in St. George, just a degree warmer than Salt Lake with high pressure in place. We had more clouds and showers in southern Utah than we did, of course, here up along the northern end of the state. Just sunshine and some haze out there. Here's a look at just how much snow we've melted off. In fact, we're sitting at 9.5 inches of snow water equivalent from our peak of 30 inches. We've melted off 68% of the snowpack that's been up in our mountain areas, so we're getting towards the tail end of it. We've definitely had more than half of it slip off. Upper level winds, of course, showing that the smoke coming in from the north is courtesy of this ridge of high pressure, this clockwise circulation. There is a trough, though, that's going to be approaching as we get into early next week. Should help alleviate some of the smoke from our neck of the woods before it arrives, though we still have moisture in place, and that's going to generate flash flood potential for southern Utah, possible across all of our southern national park and recreational areas tomorrow, so you want to avoid the slot canyons if you're going to be out in those areas. Quiet conditions overnight, mostly clear skies. Moisture is still going to be in place, so once the sun comes up, starts to flare up or fire up with some of that daytime heating, we're going to see some storms flare up over the higher terrain. Better chance of showers and storms over the southern tier of the state. Could see a stray shower or storm across the northern part of the state as well, with better chances late Monday into Tuesday as another storm slides through. St. George, then extended forecast 90 for your Sunday. An isolated storm possible. Good chance, though, across much of our mountain areas in southern Utah. Partly cloudy on Monday, 92. We should stay in those mid to low 90s throughout the week. More sunshine towards the latter half of the week. Some breezy winds at times. Lots of sunshine heading into next weekend. Now the Wasatch Front. Again, we have a slight chance of some showers and storms tomorrow evening. Temperatures about where they were today, 87 degrees. Hazy skies today or tomorrow and on Monday. Clouds increasing late Monday, slight chance of storms. Better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday. Temperatures do drop with the front to 81. With this drop in temperatures, the storms moving in, it will sweep out the smoke. We'll have better air quality as we get into Wednesday, even in fact Monday night into Tuesday. Wednesday, isolated thunderstorms expected. Good air quality is likely as well. 84 on Thursday, still 80s Friday and Saturday. Should see a mix of sun and clouds into next weekend. About 82 on Saturday. Emily?